All right, hello. Welcome to The Natural View. I'm Maggie Jaqua, and I'm joined today by Todd Pauli of 24 Stories and Nathan Gray, and we are here to talk about the next event in the Naturally Informed series. We're going to be presenting Driving Opportunities in the Microbiome Space, and that's going to be on October 20th and 21st. And Todd, we're going to fill you in on what we're doing.
Yeah, hey Maggie, hey Nathan, nice to see you guys again. So we're 3 in, right? This is your third virtual event. They've become successful in the industry. You guys have really taken off in terms of turning a potentially bad situation without trade shows into something that the industry is talking about. So here we are with microbiome, and as we get into this and we talk, about this event, one question that occurs to me is microbiome has been a topic that has been hot for a few years now, right? And so as a possible attendee, I'm wondering, I'll be attending, but as possible attendees go, what's new? Why, if they've heard a lot over the last few years, what are you guys going to bring to this discussion that's a little bit different from maybe other content they've absorbed over the last few years? What do you think, Nathan?
Sure. I mean, I completely agree. It's it's a huge market out there, and the microbiome, probiotics, prebiotics, fermented foods, even, and all of that. It's one of the hottest growing categories out there in the food and nutrition space. So yeah, there's a lot of content already out there. I completely agree. But I think one of the things that we're trying to do to separate from that is to take people on a bit more of a journey. So a lot of these the events that people have been involved in, and I think it's something that happens a lot in the nutritional industry as it is that you're always catering to those who are already invested in the industry. People are always looking for the cutting edge science. They're looking for the next big thing, and it's always really quite in depth, which is obviously really well needed. But one thing that a lot of events fail to do, and that we're trying to do a little bit, is to also take that step back and sort of bring new people in, and so cover a little bit of the sort of 101 of what the microbiome is, how prebiotics and probiotics and symbiotics, postbiotics, and all those sort of things actually are impacted in help human health. So that education piece, I think, is really important to maintain and have out there, and then to build on that and start to explore some of those cutting edge things as well. And we've got two wonderful keynotes who sort of bring that together nicely. We've got Professor Jack Gilbert from the University of California at San Diego, and he's going to be talking about understanding the microbiome in the area of in the era of personalized medicine. And he's going to be he's such a well-known name in the microbiome space, and he's going to be delivering some really great insights, but also building that up from that sort of very initial early stage. And the other keynote that we have is the wonderful Dr. Fred Pescatore. He was with us for our first event on immunity and was wonderful. And he's going to be back to deliver a keynote talking about the ultimate guide for a complete microbiome makeover. And again, it's about taking that science and the in-depth science, but also then making it applicable for suppliers, for brands, and for retailers, so that we can actually start to build a nice strategy. So that's where we are with it.
Yeah, that sounds great. I think that angle is interesting because, covering obviously some of the 101, but then getting deeper into that topic is going to be good for everyone. But I'm just also thinking, if you've been in the space for a while, I think that's an awesome opportunity to come back and especially look at, what some of those new people new to the space, the questions they're asking as a gauge to, where some of these brands need to go next and where some of the participants need to go next in terms of educating. Because you're right, I mean, we're all in it every day, and you kind of go down that tunnel, and you might assume everyone's at one point, but if you can bring some of that insight to the whole group listening in terms of where the space is, I think there'll be some surprises there. So that's great insight I think I would be looking for. So we'll see.
I agree. And I think like you say, it's not just in terms of the education, but I think that also feeds into some of the innovation as well, because people who are new to the industry, thinking in maybe slightly different way, ask different questions, and that can spark all sorts of creative ideas, both to those that are new and to those who've been around a while. So yeah. I'm really looking forward to that aspect of it.
Oh, that's great. Nice. So Maggie, turning to you, in terms of, you guys, like I said at the top of this, being veterans now of the virtual event space, one of the things that I appreciate that you've brought every time to these is a networking component, some way to kind of get back to the sense of community that we all love and miss. You guys have done that here the past couple of events. So I assume you have a component for this one coming up for that same sort of tactic. Is that the case?
We do, yeah. On both days, October 20th and October 21st, we will have breakout roundtable sessions, and we'll have various topics. So, you can really pick what you're most interested in. And there'll be smaller groups, very interactive, where we can brainstorm, we can debate, we can have a deeper dive into these topics and talk about what has worked for people, what hasn't worked, suggest ideas, and just really kind of help everybody get together, talk to each other, and also help everybody elevate collectively. So those are a wonderful opportunity, and you can attend on both days, and a great chance to connect and learn from each other and grow together. And as you said, yes, we will end on the 21st with another happy hour where we can just enjoy each other's company for a little bit. I mean, we've had more trade shows postponed and rescheduled, and we still don't know what 2021 is going to bring. So we will continue to do these virtual events. We have plans in the works for 2021 that we will share that news with you as soon as we can, Todd. But in the meantime, we have this one coming up. We hope everybody registers. We'd love to see you there. You can register at naturallyinformed.net. And as always, we have terrific sponsors who make this possible, and we always want to thank our sponsors for, allowing us to deliver this information to the industry. I mean, without them, we couldn't do it, and it's just so valuable to everybody. This event is for everyone from, ingredient suppliers, manufacturers and brands, natural products retailers. We have a lot of retailers registering, and also healthcare practitioners. So everyone in the industry benefits from this. So thank you to our sponsors for helping us to deliver the information.
Yeah, that's a great message. And it is true, with Whole Foods in general, in terms of the crowd you bring to these. I mean, I think you do get this wide gamut, right? Everyone from at the top of the supply chain down through suppliers, brands, and retailers and practitioners. I think that's really valuable too. So I'll be looking forward to seeing some of the comments and some of the questions, some of the insights we can all gain from the experience of having everyone throughout the supply chain on the event. So just like last ones, I'm sure it's going to be excellent. Can't wait to see you guys.
All right, we can't wait to see you too.
Yeah, take care.
All right, thanks, Todd.
Yeah, bye.